Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video is about an update on the Giant Colossus strawberry plant. So this video was taken in May 2021. As you can see in here, the plants already produced fruit and also some runners. So I tried limiting the growth of runners, so I'm cutting off any of those that's only just a stem, so it's not fully developed yet. And by doing so, I'm hoping that it will help the plants to produce and concentrate on the fruit. The reason why I bought the Giant Colossus was because I was fascinated and I want to know how big the fruits that it's going to produce. So in here, I'm about to pick the biggest strawberry that I have harvested from my homegrown strawberries. And unfortunately, this is actually not the Giant Colossus. This is from my original plant. And here's my Giant Colossus strawberry plant. And there's some strawberry in there, but they're not ready yet. But there's one in here which I'm going to pick. So this is the first Giant Colossus that I'm going to be harvesting. But to be honest, that's quite disappointing because this is way too small compared to the one I just picked earlier. So we'll see what the other strawberry fruit will turn out later on. So here's another day of harvesting the Giant Colossus. So this will be the second harvest. So as you can see from the first one that we picked, this is definitely bigger than that. So but the question is, will this be bigger than my normal strawberry plants? So we'll soon find out. And the other thing I noticed with this one, in the first year actually, it only produced a small amount of fruit per plant. So here's my original plant. As you can see closer, there's not much of a difference. And here's another harvest and kind of another challenge for the Giant Colossus, and see if it's gonna beat my normal strawberry plant. So here's another strawberry that I picked from my normal strawberry plants, and we're gonna compare it with the Giant Colossus. So here we are. Here's the Giant Colossus. So as you can see in here, not even going closer, they're not the same. The size, the original strawberry plant is still bigger, so same as this one. So quite close the size, but still the normal strawberry is still bigger than the Giant Colossus. So then I can conclude that in the first year, my normal strawberry plants is still bigger than the Giant Colossus. So this video was taken in early spring 2022, and these are the Giant Colossus runners. So I'm just replanting them into another planters. So although I limited the amount of runners, it actually still produced a lot of them from that year. So these are the runners from 2021. And here's the original Giant Colossus plants. So these are the mother plants. And as you can see in here, it actually produced a lot of fruits. So the difference this year is last year, or 2021, it produced a small amount of fruit, but this time, as you can see, there's quite a lot of fruits per plant. Also in 2022, I didn't harvest any big strawberry at all. So this was the year that I was hoping that maybe I'll get a bigger size of the fruit, but no. The one I got from my original strawberry plants and the Giant Colossus, very similar size. So it's not too small, not too big either. And here's the runners of the Giant Colossus. So they also produce fruit. So in this case, for the Giant Colossus, in the first year, even they're just like a runners on that same year, they will produce fruit. So which is good. And as you can see in here, compared to the one I showed you earlier, the mother plant of the Giant Colossus, these runners only produce a small amount of fruit. So maybe that's the reason why this is, their strawberry is slightly bigger than the mother plant. So again, here's the Giant Colossus mother plants. As you can see, the fruits is not big compared to the last year. So I think last year it even produced a good size of strawberries, but not as much as this one. So to be honest, every day I am harvesting strawberries, and they really are so juicy, and it tastes better than the one you get from the supermarkets. So to sum it up, in 2021, I didn't harvest any big strawberries at all, but it's a good size. So it's but it's not so many, and then it produced a lot of runners. So for 2022, as I have just showed you, it produced a lot of strawberries, but they're not as big either. So I didn't see that what I was hoping for, the reason why I bought this variety. And actually it also produced runners, but not so many. So if you're still thinking of buying this variety of strawberries, then it's fine. You can buy this. As I've said, as I've showed you all the results that I've got in those 2 consecutive years. And maybe just to avoid disappointment is not to expect for the bigger fruit. And here's the Giant Colossus now, and this video was taken in April 2023. So the first top 2 layers are the runners from 2022, and the bottom 2 layers are now the original and the mother plants. So if you notice, the amount of plants I have left now are not that many. It's because I've lost quite a few plants due to the recent heavy snowfall in London. And I've also at the same time, I've given some to my family and friends. So this is what I've got left. So I think there's about less than 20 plants in here. And I have also replanted them in a slightly bigger container. So this is meant to be for the potatoes. But I was just thinking that maybe because they are Giant Colossus, they might need slightly deeper and bigger pots. So but this year I'm not expecting anything, so we'll see what we'll get from them. So that's it, guys, and I hope you find this video useful, especially if you're thinking of buying and getting the same variety of strawberries. So that is based on my experience, so you probably have a different one than mine. So but anyway, I will try to update you, and hopefully it will not take another 2 years for the next update. But again, I hope you find this useful, and thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye bye.